Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about our goals for this year and our personal goals. And if you have any goals or personal goals, drop them in the comments. We usually don't make New Year's resolutions, so we're just going to call them goals and see if maybe we
accomplish them.
Yeah, if we accomplish them. So, what is your goal for this year?
My goal currently right now is to get a new wheelchair. We've had a few hiccups with it along the way so far. We're not going to go into all the details about it today, but we'll do that in another video. But today, personal goal for myself is to get a new wheelchair, a new cushion, and work more consistently on some of my content that I do for my YouTube channel.
So Heath is a very big procrastinator, I will say, and about the wheelchair, even though he said he wasn't going into it, he should have already gotten a new wheelchair by now.
Or at least
it's been 7 years. With insurance, you're allowed every 5 years to get a wheelchair, but somebody is a procrastinator, and then he didn't follow up with his physical therapy appointment, and he is now his family doctor has quit. So he had to go see his new doctor last week.
Yep, last Tuesday.
And so he still hasn't called the physical therapist, but now the holidays have been around, so I guess you're going to have to probably wait till Thursday, because a lot of places I do know are closing tomorrow for New Year's Day, and by the way, today is New Year's Eve.
Yes.
So what else do you have as far as a goal?
Like I said, personal goals for me, like I said, finish getting a wheelchair. I don't know if I'm going to keep this doctor that they stuck me with for now, because just that, but
yeah, he came out of retirement, so I don't know if he will continue to stay a doctor, you know, especially coming out of retirement.
Like I said, working on my personal YouTube channel, getting some more stuff for it done. Hopefully working with some larger companies than what I've been working with for it, and hopefully earning some money for this year. That is a big goal, because we're living off my SSI right now. So if we can get not substantial income, but consistent income coming in for this year, hopefully it'll change things up for us as well.
Yeah. I will say that I hope home care will get their stuff together and provide us 2 aides. That way, we will have 2 aides, and when one is out, we can, have in one place the other. Ollie is distracting me because he's licking. Look in the camera, Ollie. You going to tell your goals for this year?
Ollie says my goal.
Ollie said his goal is to eat more, play more, and sleep more.
What are your personal goals for the year?
So I've already started one of my goals. I actually started it yesterday, which was Monday. And I'm ashamed to say it, but I have started quit smoking. I did quit smoking for 3 years, and then when COVID came, I started back because of the stress. I know it is bad for you, and I did so well in those 3 years. This time around, I am really struggling, but I am on my 2nd day. And so I'm doing pretty good. I'm wearing a patch, and I have nicotine gum because I could not do it cold turkey. And everywhere I've read, it says that you should use some kind of form of medication to quit. So that is my goal. I have smoked since I was 15. And like I said, I quit for 3 years and then started back. And I feel guilty about it. I never intended to, start back smoking, but hopefully I will stay successful this time. And like I said, it's been very hard, and that's a goal that I've already started. And my other goal is to hopefully be able to be an employee, get some employment and be able to make more money, because there's things that need to be done, like we need new windows and
we got windows falling out of our house, and
Yeah.
Just a lot of home repairs that we can't afford to do right now and stuff. we did back in the summer of 2024.
Yeah.
We were able to get the roof done and get the wall repaired in our bedroom and stuff like that. But
Yeah, because
now,
we had water damage.
yeah, we had water damage, floor damage. The whole wall was terrible.
Yeah.
And so this year, our goal hopefully is to get new windows in the house, and do some more remodeling on our house, like fixing stuff that's 22 years of time built up, and so repairs that we need for the house.
And I will say my goal is to paint this room.
Yes.
Finally, where you won't see the little paint in the background. We do have money saved up, so I think next week I may go get the paint, and that'll be something to keep me busy so I don't think about cigarettes all the time, because yesterday that's all I thought about was smoking. And so it's very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an easy task. If you ever have been a smoker and you quit, you know what I'm talking about. It's just hard. And like I said, I do feel bad that I quit for 3 whole years and then started back. I use it as a form of stress because I don't handle stress very well.
Yeah.
And I have been stressed a lot. And it's not really pertaining to your care or anything. It's just a lot of stress in my life as far as family members and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of outside stress.
Yeah, a lot of outside stress. And I just don't handle it very well. So I have been coloring a lot on my phone.
Yeah. I will say this though, dear.
Mhm.
I have been very proud of you. You've handled it very well. I know yesterday you were struggling a good bit, but she done really good, y'all. She really did.
Well, today I did really good, but I kind of had a self-care day because we got money for Christmas from my father-in-law, and so I used it to go get my hair dyed. And
Ain't it pretty, y'all?
yeah, I get highlights every 3 months to cover up some of the gray. And so I went and got my hair dyed, and I just walked around and looked in stores and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I did pretty good until I come out of the salon, and I was like, when I got to the car, I was like, it's not, I don't know if you call it cravings. It's just like it pops in your head, oh, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Because, usually after you leave the salon, you get in your car and you'll smoke. I will say that I never smoked everywhere in my house. Like I only smoked in the bathroom, or I would go outside.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something that I had to change, because like yesterday I kept thinking, oh, I'm gonna go in the bathroom or I'm gonna go outside and smoke. And it'd be like a minute, well, not even a minute, it just pops in your head like, oh, it's time to go outside to smoke a cigarette, or it's time to go to the bathroom and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. As far as like goals, like our goals together, one of which is we hopefully can get our YouTube channel monetized this year.
Yeah.
I think we're at like 515 subscribers. You need 500, I think, for the basic monetization, which allows people to pay a subscription fee to the channel.
Yeah.
And you need 3,000 hours of watch time, which we're close to that.
Yeah.
Because of those 2 videos, the one about our lives, after me being paralyzed, and one about using the Hoyer lift, which is shocking. And then to get fully monetized, where we can receive ad money. So we need 1,000 subscribers, which is a good ways away. But hopefully we can accomplish that this year. And then you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time as well. So for our channel, that is one of our goals that we're going to have. And also, I want us to be able to do more content that people are enjoying. That's the big thing for this year as well, is that we can hopefully make some content that y'all enjoy, and we can get out and do some things that will show you what our life is pretty much like.
Yeah. So we're kind of boring though. We don't really go nowhere and do anything we're not travelers, which we don't have money to travel.
No.
So we're not able to travel. And I will say my mom helped buy my cigarettes after I lost my job.
Yeah.
And so they were expensive, so that should save a good bit. Because pretty much all your SSI goes to paying our bills.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a thing. And then with traveling, I kind of worry because you see so many content creators, they make videos and they talk about how the chairs and stuff get broken and stuff. I did tell Heath the other week that I wish that I could because we could drive. I wish we could go to the mountains and stay for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. If it's nothing but just to sit in a cabin. I mean, they have like hot tubs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I really would like to do that. Maybe we can save some money up.
And we never had a honeymoon either. So
yeah, we never had a honeymoon.
That could be a double purpose of that we could have a honeymoon somewhere together.
Yeah. But I mean, I will say, for our YouTube channel, I know that's what he says his goal is. But for me, all my goal is for this channel. I mean, it would be great to get it monetized and, earn some money off of it. But it's just as long as I help one person.
Yeah, that.
Because when we started it, we started it to raise awareness and stuff. And there are so many people out there I've seen recently that have been paralyzed. They, like in WAGs of SCI, people asking questions. They just send these people home with no knowledge of the disability. And I think we've had like 2 people from our channel contact us personally. And we, give them information and stuff. And so I feel like out of those 2 people, we have made that difference, that what we set out for. So if we don't get monetized, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, but it's a nice goal to have for the people.
Yeah, I mean, it would help with, money issues and stuff. I get what you're saying. But hopefully home care can get themselves together.
Hopefully.
I've kind of just given up on it, but it's still my goal is to hopefully be able to get a job next year and work. So I don't know how our channel is going to look after that because I don't know what kind of job I'm going to get and how easy it'll be for us to film.
Film and stuff.
Yeah, because the job I had of 19 years, I worked 10-hour days. And so when you work 10-hour days and have to come home and do caregiving, you try to use that time to rest, and all those things. But we love everybody that supports our channel. We really appreciate everything. And so I like I said in the last video, I don't want to make people feel like they have to subscribe or whatever. I mean,
Well, I mean, people don't subscribe, they like what we do.
Yeah. And you always want to please your audience. And one person mentioned about our bathroom and our kitchen, and we plan on doing one. It's just this week is kind of hard for me, so I'm like just taking this week to just rest, and maybe next week I can get some energy up because I've just been so tired.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just withdrawals or whatever, but for some reason I've just been really tired. So a goal for us, I think, as a couple is to even grow even more closer together.
Yeah.
And I mean, because every marriage deserves more time to work on and stuff. And I mean, we're not perfect by no means, but I think our goal should be to talk more and listen more.
Yeah. One thing I will say is she sent me something on Instagram this morning, and it was talking about that it was a little mean video talking about he holds his phone more than he holds my hand. So I reckon that's gonna be one of my goals this year, to hold her hand more this year.
I do know sometimes when I'm talking to him, he ignores me, I think. And well, like when I'm talking to you, you hear lately he's just sounded more ill. Like when I talk about things that go on in my family, I know he gets tired of hearing about it, but I have to have someone to talk to.
It's not really that I get ill with you. It's so aggravating. So not you aggravating, but outside stuff is just aggravating.
Yeah.
It just
I might have to get my own therapist again when I get a job.
Hell, I might need one too.
No, but yeah, I think we can work more on our relationship, and we've talked about maybe going on a date once a month.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do a video on our date once a month.
Yeah, that would
for
be good.
next year.
And I was one thing I want to say is that we have more consistent date nights. Like last year, this past year has just been.
Well, there's not really been any money.
Well, that's what I was saying. This past year has just been so stressful and stuff with, not like I said, not with us, but just family members and stuff around us and stuff like that. That's kind of, I'll be honest with you, it's interfered with our relationship a lot because of the outside influences and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's not like like we're fighting or anything.
No, but
it interferes
with
to
our
the point
marriage.
that we can't like spend one-on time
Yeah.
together. You know, it's just a lot of drama. I could do a whole book. I could probably do a movie on my whole life. I will say this: I love
Yes.
Tyler Perry. If you have never watched any of his stuff, please watch Tyler Perry. I pay for BET just so I can watch his stuff. If you watched any of his stuff,
Some of her family could be
My
in it.
Family, I think
Oh, Jesus.
I honestly think Tyler Perry can see into My Family because a lot of his stuff he writes similar to things that have happened in my
Yes.
family's life. And so therefore I will say that that's why I guess I love him. Tyler Perry, if you're watching, I can give you some more content.
Sure enough, God
a
knows.
lot. But I absolutely adore Tyler Perry. He is the best writer and producer of all time. And I just love his stuff. I mean, this is not paid promo. I'm just
No.
saying, if you want to compare what we're talking about, just watch some of Tyler Perry's TV
Exactly.
shows. And you will see the stuff that goes on. That we're not like that, but
No.
some things in our family have been like that. And so, yeah, it really stresses me out. I'm not a person that likes a lot of drama, and there's been a lot of drama.
Yes.
And me and Heath, it's just always been just us, you know.
Yeah.
And
Us and A-Dog, like us and Moxie before
Yeah.
Ollie and then Ollie. So it's always been pretty quiet around here and just kind of chill. And I mean, for me personally, I'm like very chill, laid back person.
yeah,
And I don't let a lot of stuff bother me too much. But this past year has just been so, not really bothering me, but that it stresses her out because of stuff that's been going on with her family and stuff. So, and it makes me mad, and I try not to say something. She tells me I don't speak up enough for some things, but I know me, and I know the type of person I am, that if I do get mad enough or get upset enough that I do say something, is not very nice and not very pleasant. So I try to not be that kind of person because I don't want to be that kind of person to anybody because that's just not how I am. I
yeah.
guess.
He really doesn't deal with drama at all very well, and so if he does, it's not going to be good if he does speak up on it. And I mean, if any family member is watching this, don't take. I'm not talking about one family member.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
A
a lot of stuff. So I mean, because I don't want anybody to get offended.
Well, if they get offended, too bad. Too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just a lot of what this past year has been and some of our goals and stuff we have for the future for this year and stuff. And we just really wanted to share that with y'all, let y'all know what, kind of what goes on in our day-to-day lives and just to give you an update of what we're looking forward to for 2025. Hopefully, 2025 will be a much better, much happier, and much smoother year, peaceful year. Yes, God. We asking for that as well. If nothing else, just more peacefulness.
And pray that I stay quit smoking
Yes,
because
she got it.
stress is a real big thing of what helps me not smoke. And the more stressed I am, I feel like I may be closer to,
More tempted to, I guess.
more tempted to. But so far, I've done good. I've had some peaceful days. And so hopefully they will remain peaceful. But yeah, I hope that everybody else has a great
New Year.
New Year, and everybody has a healthy New Year
Yes.
and a blessed New Year. we're going to say 2025 is our year.
Yes.
And that is what we're hoping for.
Exactly.
That we all good things come in 2025.
That's the hope anyway.
And I know we did a video kind of like that last week, but we wanted to do more of what, our goals were. And the big goal is for me to be able to go back to work. I will say, if I could figure out a way for Heath's bowel program not to last as long, if I had an 8 call out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, then I could maybe work from home.
Yeah.
And somebody forgot to ask his doctor about the shower chair, which we found out that insurance will pay if you say a commode chair, or that's what I found out on WAG.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful group. If you're a wife or a girlfriend of someone that's paralyzed, you can follow them on Instagram and join their group.
Yeah.
On Facebook. I know they do raise money to help with their program, because a lot of their program is trying to raise awareness on wives getting paid and
just general care
all those
stuff.
things. Yeah. So they're a great cause if you're looking for a cause besides Christopher Reeves to donate to. I think both are great organizations to donate to.
Yeah.
And I will say that they came out with a device.
Yeah,
a stimulator device that they claim is helping people, and it's supposed to release in 2025.
So we'll see how well that goes.
We will see how well that goes. I really wish that I never thought I would live to see a cure. I will say that. And I mean, I'm not saying it's like exactly a cure, but it has
supposed to help improve the functionality of what you already have.
Yeah, from what I understand. And one girl I followed, I actually seen some things in some of her content, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought this, but now it makes sense, because once they released that news about the stimulator, it's the external one, so it connects to the cervical area of the neck. And so it makes sense now, because now she's starting to share her story. I guess when she was in the clinical trial, she couldn't share it. But according to everything I've read, that is supposed to be released. I don't know a lot about it. I have read a lot of the testing and stuff on it, but I can't attest to the fact that it works.
Well,
I do wish we had the money to be able to get it, but I doubt we're going to be able to. In 2025. We'll see what 2025, I mean, at this point, I know it goes all the way up to 34 years post-injury. But, and then our area, I don't know if rehab, because you have to go through rehab, I think, from what I read. I think, don't quote me on it. So I don't know if our rehab facilities would be equipped to use it if we could get the device. But I may have to do a GoFundMe for Heath to get this device to try at least. Yeah. If all he could do is just reach out and hold my hand, y'all, I'd probably make every video on YouTube about Heath holding my hand every day. Y'all would be sick of it. But yeah, it's better to be a paraplegic than a quad.
Sure enough.
Any day. But that's just something that I'm interested to see more about, and I can't wait to see that released. And even if it just helped another person besides Heath, I would be excited about it.
It would. But anyway, y'all, that is our goals for the channel, and just a little insight into our lives and things like that. We hope you enjoy these videos. Hope you enjoy them for the coming year, and hope y'all all have a great and wonderful 2025 ahead. And as always, we appreciate all of you, and thanks so much for hanging out with us. Much love, y'all.
Yeah, and don't judge me for smoking.
Yeah, all right.